Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be a reading. This is going to be a timeless reading. There's going to be no date on this, so please take the messages as they resonate. I'm trying to do these readings on a weekly basis just to get out more messages out there. I can't promise that it will continue to happen that way, but for now, this is the plan until Spirit, redirects my sails. But for now, these are going to be weekly messages. But remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So let's take a look and see what energies want to come out for you guys. But before we get into the reading, I want to remind you, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where I post daily card readings and daily or weekly or whatever, any update and energetic upgrades and shifts we're going through collectively. And you can also reach out if you need a personal reading through my website down in the description box. Okay. Sagittarius, your ruling planet Jupiter, bringing a lot of transformation, because it's very, 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 very close to Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformation, of death, of rebirth, really going deep into our hidden emotions, anything that is hidden, right? Pluto deals with getting down and dirty into what we have not been addressing. And so this is what the messages are coming out to say here with the light. The light, what does the light do? If we're putting a spotlight on the shadows. That's the shadow work. And as soon as we start seeing things clearly with the light, we now are being asked to make a decision. So decisions. But I feel like the decision comes when you see something clearly, when a light has been shined on something that is no longer working. So it's taking some contemplation on someone's part here. Now again, take the messages as they resonate. Maybe this is for the Sagittarius cross watcher, for the person you're dealing with. Yeah, this is about a life-changing decision because it has to do with your future. And for some of you, for most of you, for most of us, we don't know what the future has in store for us. So this is like taking a shot in the dark, and we must trust that that risk will be worth taking. Remember Pluto, we're diving deep. We're going into the depths of our emotions, of our despairs, of our shadows. Because this is what will allow us to move forward and make a decision. Again, light and recognition. You're pretty much asking yourself, in this relationship, in this job, in whatever situation you are in, does the person recognize you? Does the person recognize your soul? Is there a soul recognition? Do we see eye to eye? Are we on the same page? Are we on the same frequency? Are we on the same vibration? And this is taking some soul searching, right? With the dive deep card. Because it has to do with your future. It has to do with you making a decision that is for your highest and best good. And as soon as you recognize and find clarity, this is how you're going to be able to move forward. But it's not going to go without a fight here. With diving deep, that means we're going to have to really get into it. Really get to the bottom of what's blocking, right? What's your roadblock? What's the roadblock here in the relationship? What's the roadblock in this connection? What other messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Fear. fear of diving deep, a fear of admitting, of recognizing. Recognition could be admitting something. Fears, the shadows, the darkness, the parts of ourselves that we don't want to face, parts of our relationships that we don't want to face. Afraid of diving deep, afraid of taking a risk. Oh, but look at that. Increase. Beautiful. Yeah, there's definitely some mental restrictions here. Okay, so we are here playing the victim. Increase with hidden motivations. Am I choosing the right path in order to get this? I feel like you're going about it the wrong way, Sagittarius. You need to be grateful and happy with what you have in the moment. This is what the energy is teaching everybody right now in the collective. It's not about what you can gain from this, right? It's about in the moment, how do you feel? Are you able to be yourself? Is there a soul recognition? Because no matter what life throws at you, you're going to be able to face it. So it's not about ticking some boxes of, oh, this person can do this for me, this person can allow me to have children, and it's not about that anymore. It's about, what does your soul want you to do? What does your soul want you to feel? Are you following that? Or are you following what society's programming has taught you? Travel. Some of you are thinking of moving. I think that's part of the decisions here. The decision process here is about moving. But you're not exactly being upfront about it, right? With behind the mask. We are not exactly honest right now about what it is that we want to do. It feels like someone wants to pack their bags. Let your friends help you. So the retreat card for me is speaking of soul searching, diving deep, right? We're going and we're trying to figure out what it is that we want, shedding a light, going deep within, figuring out what our soul wants. This is retreating, disconnecting from the outside world, and going within. I feel like you have certain people in your life that can help you do that, that are encouraging you to do that. Ask for and accept help or support from others while you are in the bubble here, while you're retreating. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This is about your mindset, right? The victim mentality, this is about your mindset. There's nothing that's preventing you from feeling happy here. But are you happy? What's blocking your happiness? They're asking you to stay optimistic and make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But it feels like you're disconnected in some way. Something's holding you back. You're afraid of something. For some of you, this is making a decision. The steps that you're guided to take is about, okay, if I do... Interesting. Oh, and this card is from another deck. Okay. It needed to come out. This involves a committed relationship, a marriage. But it feels like you're at a distance from each other in this commitment. Spiritual awakening, you're awakening to something, right? With the light card. There's some type of truth that you're being awakened to. Your level of consciousness has shifted, has raised. You're now more and more aware and conscious of who you are and what your soul craves. And this feels like you're at a distance. It feels like you're going to move away here. This is like the Six of Swords in the Tarot deck, where we're trying to gain some peace of mind, by which the spiritual awakening has triggered us to follow. And look, the fairies came out of this deck to say that everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. It's all about your mindset here. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You have to communicate. Chemistry. Playfulness. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Someone needs to open up. Open up their heart. Discuss how they feel. I feel like for some of you who are in a relationship, if this is lacking, if the communication is not easy, then this is where it gets difficult. Some of you, the attraction is mainly sexual. For some of you, it's physical. It's on a primal level. Yeah. Someone's heart is closed. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. Someone's heart is closed, meaning you're not as vulnerable as you should be. Or someone here is not as vulnerable as they should be. Strength. My goodness, has this taken a lot of strength, courage. I'm seeing a lot of strength to make something happen here with the Magician. No, I'm not feeling these cards. Again, there's this High Priest. Commitment. Tradition. I feel like for some of you, the traditional path is really something that gets you out of your soul's path, your belief systems here with the High Priest. The universal, the astrological energy is really, really hitting you hard here with the Magician card. As above, so below. Yeah, you see there's some Three of Swords. It fell on the wedding card. Someone here is not feeling like this is strong anymore. This connection, this marriage, whatever this is. Page of Cups. With the King of Wands. Who's this? Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sag. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, well here we have someone who's really hard at work. Could be a Scorpio. Something ended or transformed or changed at work for some of you. Someone could be really, really focused on his job. Shot caller here. The Emperor is really in control. Stoic. But then we have this King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. who's more warm. He's warm, he's charismatic, he's smitten with the Page of Cups. Now we have the King of Pentacles. My goodness. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Also very, very committed and reliable and dedicated to his job and his finances. You've reached a standstill here. There's a pause here. Something's come to a pause, whereas if you're like stopping to contemplate. Yeah. And during this pause and this contemplation, someone's realized that they're not fully happy and satisfied with the Four of Cups. But whatever is presented to them does not feel like it can make them happy. And then we have Ace of Swords. Someone needs to communicate. Clarity, shedding light to on a situation, right? Making a decision in love. I was looking at decisions and they were like showing it to me. Decisions. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. This is a decision. Someone needs to get clear. Clarity. Yeah. Because the Tower will hit. The Tower is divine intervention. It's a realization. It's an awakening. And we know that when we've gone through a lot of Towers, it's because we weren't completely paying attention to the signs, and we dragged it on for a long time until the universe said, enough is enough. Look, it's too much to bear. You're carrying too much. It's enough. You're at the end of your rope here with the Ten of Wands. And this is all to get you to be in alignment with your bliss. And this is not making you happy. Something here. Yeah, this is just coming out with it, right? With the Six of Wands, making it public, announcing it. Announcing it. Ace of Wands, new beginning. We have a new person here. Can be a sexual spark here. This is excitement. This is enthusiasm. This is, I'm excited. Something new is happening. So I do feel like there's competition. There's someone else here. We saw that there was a King of Pentacles, a King of Wands, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We saw also the Emperor. We have Strength, Leo, Gemini. Now we have a Knight of Cups, Secret Admirer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but has not come forward. Queen of Pentacles, Sag. I don't know if this is you, but there's someone else here. This can be you or someone else, but this is a woman who is very much focused on her career and her financial well-being, her home. She's keeping a secret. She's thinking of signing a document here, a contract. She's keeping it a secret though, with the High Priestess. There's definitely some disagreements here. There's definitely some, we're feeling at odds with each other with the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's a King of Cups trying to approach here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, someone needs to make a decision. Two of Swords, and actually face what it is that you need to face. Bringing light to the situation, whether or not this makes you feel scared. It feels like there's something here that's lurking beneath the surface that's causing you to question whether or not this is something you want in your future. Let's get some Moonology. Moonology cards here. Work through your fears, right? Yeah. Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. I believe Aquarius got that as well. Take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. That's the pause, right? The pause, the hangman. It feels stressful. It's a stressful decision. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is you taking that practical, approach, right? Where you're trying to figure things out on a practical level before you make this decision, right? What other messages, Spirit, do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Meditation brings answers. This is the take time to breathe out. Cancel out all the noise and all the distractions. It says no here. I'm not sure. And then yes. Okay. So obviously there's one yes and one no. You'll know which one. Of course, Spirit never really tells us exactly what to do, right? We all have free will. Romance. This is about a romantic connection, but look how it's going to work out for you once you make a decision. Success. But take the time to breathe out because you're a little bit stressed out and there's a lot going on, and then there's this other person involved. You need time right now to breathe out and let the energy come through here, because you are going deeper and deeper into what it is that your soul is trying to recognize within you. So, Sag, I hope these messages were helpful, were insightful for you at this time. Please reach out if you need a personal reading, and reach out through and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And you can also check out my bracelets on my website. So thank you so much and have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world. Take care.